The first reactions to Deadpool and Wolverine from test screenings are apparently in, and the film is said to be great. So, this report comes at us from reliable industry insider Jeff Snyder over on the Hot Mic Show, and he was talking about some of the things he's recently heard, and Deadpool and Wolverine was brought up. And he said, and I quote, "This is like my little Marvel update here. Deadpool came in really good. That is the early word." End quote. So, okay, not a whole lot, but if Jeff says it, I believe him more than anybody else out there in Scoopville because he's reputable. Now, I have seen some people bring up that Disney and Marvel Studios, for the better part of the last like 5 to 6 years, have not done test screenings, and all the reports about them by insiders and scoopers were in fact lies, because they were. They officially confirmed themselves before Avengers Infinity War, they stopped testing with actual audiences because of leaks. So people are calling out Jeff Snyder. Now, what people aren't considering here is that Ryan Reynolds' production company is co-producing this, and they're doing things very differently. And Ryan Reynolds does do test screenings with his stuff. So chances are that they're meeting in the middle here and having controlled test screenings of people they can trust, and also some outside forces to try to really gauge how it's going to go. Because remember, test screenings, according to Disney people that saw Quantumania and Thor Love and Thunder, were also through the roof. But again, the person working on the film is of course going to say the film is great because they poured 2 years of their life into it. So I believe Jeff Snyder on this one. That's what I'm saying. I believe that he's correct, and I personally know some people that have dealt with monitoring and reactions to test screenings, and they've told me Deadpool and Wolverine is coming up. So I believe this is real because everything I know, everything I've heard, and what he's saying all tracks. And knowing how Marvel Studios has operated and how they're trying to change it and actually get a reaction that's real, this all sounds good. Now, I have also seen some people say they've also heard that the film is doing this or that, or that they're going to do all sorts of things differently in the final cut. But none of that can be collaborated, as this is just random insiders claiming things because the day was slow. So I'm going to trust better, more reputable sources like Jeff on this one.